Good afternoon, everybody. Good evening, good morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are in the world. This is Alan Bostic, the Poker Shaman, streaming to you from the Poker Dojo in Oakland, California, where the time is currently 1:50 p.m. That's 50 minutes past 1, 10 minutes before 2 Pacific time. And I am starting my weekly play and explain session. I'm playing 2 tables of $100 no limit, 50-cent dollar blind, Texas Hold'em, no limit. 6 players to a table, maximum, $100 maximum buy-in. And I am endeavoring to speak out, to talk through my thought process as I play. I want to be paying a particular attention to the range the opponents could have and what part of the villain's range my action will affect. If I'm betting, am I trying to get a call with a value bet or get a fold with a bluff? If I'm doing that, what hands am I trying to get calls from or trying to get folds from? Okay, here we have 9-5 suited in the big blind. The small blind has limped, which indicates they are a fish. They are short stacked, which also indicates they are a fish. We are just checking here and seeing a flop. And we flop middle pair and a backdoor straight draw. And I'm happy to bet, hoping to get calls from 10 jack, from ace high, from just about anything. They fold. We're happy with that result. Queen deuce offsuit in the small blind we're not playing. Over on table 2 we have queen 9 offsuit in the big blind. It's folded to the button. We'll defend against either the button or the small blind. Note the size of the stack of the small blind. The button opens for 3 bigs. Small blind folds and we call. Ace 10 on the button, table 1. We are opening 2.5x. We have a gut shot to a jack and an overcard here on table 2. They bet large. I'm inclined to check raise here. What are they? I'm betting 30% over here. Time bank, and I want 10 plus 11 is... If they raise back at us, we think we have to fold. We have a pair to go with our draw. Means if a jack falls, I'm going to call these pocket twos against this fishy limp. I'm going to check here and evaluate. It's a 4-liner to a straight. I'm going to fold this. $70, $60 is too big. Let's hit our time bank here. And 45 plus... Oh shit, that was a misclick. I was trying to bet 77. 5 to the low jack open. Small blind min raises, which is a terrible idea. Big blind flat calls the mid raise, which is a worse idea, and we are not raising. We don't like that ace. And we can fold with confidence because I associate that min raise with big hands, aces, kings, the like. Folding the queen jack to the cutoff open. Ace 10, which is a surprising. See, I misread the action there. I thought I was opening when I should have been ISO'd. Pocket sevens, we are ISOing the weak player's open limp. It gets through. Queen 10 offsuit is an open, but this player, oh, they do. We are opening the Queen 10. What do we know about this player? It is tight. This player is also tight seeming. Low dynamic. We are c-betting. Hoping to fold out air. Queen 4 off is a fold. 5-4 is going to be a fold. Nine six is close, and he should be influenced by their sizing up a bit. I'm going to call, and we whiff it. They check back. Francisco Let's Go says, hey, how's it going? Doing pretty well. I'm still in the midst of my downswing, but trying to get better, and that's what saw me streaming from study group. Poker coaching. Ace tray is not quite good enough to open, so we're folding it. I appreciate that. That's why I think I recognize your name, your handle, from the Jonathan Little stream yesterday. Thank you for dropping by. I appreciate it. What I'm doing here is a play and explain session, trying to explain my thoughts. 10-8 is barely openable. It's the bottom of my range, but it is in my opening range. It gets through, which is why it's in my opening range. Queen 6 is not quite good enough. In the cutoff. 9-7 offsuit in the small blind. I'm basically not going to play it. Can't attack with it. Can't defend with it, so I'm folding it. 8 deuce offsuit, we're not doing anything with that. 10 tray offsuit, not doing anything with that, even on the button. So it's just a matter of fold, fold, fold until I find a playable spot and then work things through. Ace 10 in the, oh, there's a player. Ace 9's a fold in the low jack. I would ordinarily open this. There's a player in position defending. There's more money in the pot, and we're going to be out of position for the rest of the hand. I'm going to fold this. It's the bottom of my opening range in a normal formation. King 7 offsuit. Now this player open limps, that tags them as weak. We are checking. Over limping tags this character as weak. We have middle pair on a monotone board, multi-way, out of position. You're not doing anything here. We're not calling an open with 6 tray offsuit in the big blind either. What was that? Ace 10, I am going to ISO with that. suited is a fold in small blind. Just gotta keep improving. That's what we're trying to do here. I'm going to bet 30% here. We have a semi-decent kicker, but not a great one. They fold, and we took some money from them. 9-5 offsuit's going to be a fold. Five offsuit with a limp caller in position. We would like to get calls from weaker aces, which they would have a lot of. And let's see what the hand. The flop was ace 3-5. It was deuce 4 would be the nuts. We don't think they have much deuce 4 or even open limping. King 7's going to be a fold. So basically, when we lead out, we want to get calls from weak aces and hands like 6-5, 5-4, pairs between 5 and ace, which they shouldn't have much of. This is not good enough to play. This is a new player, perhaps. We don't have stats on them. They must have posted. Queen 5 suited is not good enough to open in the low jack. We've been going for 17 minutes. Deuce 5 offsuit in the big blind is completely undefendable. It's in the worst part of the worst part of the card matrix. Ace 7 diamonds in the small blind. We're not doing anything against the button open. This table is not looking very good. 3-4 of hearts is the weakest suited connector I will open the button with. Over here we have ace 6 of diamonds versus a low jack open. We are defending. Deuce 5-5 two-tone. This player 3 bets, we fold. bet 30%. Do we have enough to call here? We have an ace. We have some backdoor potential. Yes, let's call. We have a gut shot to a 4, which if they have an ace would be very good for us. They bet 3/4. I don't think we have enough to call at this point. Nine, 5. It's not good enough to attack with, and it's not certainly not defendable. King 7 offsuits a fold. Ten, 8 suited in clubs. That's an open. We're not defending the 3 deuce offsuit. Button flats. All 4 players call. All 3 players call. King, king, ace, rainbow. This is not a good spot to c-bet. There's just too many hands that beat us out there, and they're holding the 9-7. Now we have a flush draw. This player bets half pot. This person is pretty much checked out, and we don't think this person is strong. I think we can call. And we make our flush. They bet pot. I don't see the point in raising. And we're good. Folding the 9-8. Ace king is an open in the hijack. I think I'm going to sit out here because this is not a good table. Folding to tray 5. Ten, 9 in the big blind. Club diamond. It's marginal, but let's call. There are fish. 6-6 tray, paired dry. We hit our pair. We think they have nothing. Like to get called. Let us check. They had ace tray. This player has c-bet 0 out of 3 opportunities, which means they don't understand how poker works. Betting a pair of trays on that river. 8 deuce. And the thing is, a $2 open in the small blind gives the right price for any 2 cards. Now we can fold with confidence. Queen 5 off is a fold. We are opening the pocket 3s on the button. Francisco Let's Go says, anyways, good luck, I gotta run. It's calling the open. This player has 3-bet, we're folding. We don't have enough to call there. Got a gut shot and an overcard. This is the first time they have c-bet, so they probably have an overpair. They're not going to fold it. I'm going to take a card off, basically. And we get there. How lucky for us. It's a value bet, betting 30%. They fold. Ace 10 in the hijack, suited in clubs, is an open. Pocket aces, that's good to see. In the low jack, open standard. Ace of hearts, ace of clubs. Going just over half an hour. Three-way action, a 7-6-4 flop. We have the ace of hearts. A donk bet, a call. We're not raising. Board pairs, that's good for us. Player who is folding the 5 tray over here. I will need some time to decide here. Check, call, defendant pre, there's got a lot of 4s. They could have 6-7, they could have any 7. Let's call. That's not good. We have the ace of hearts though. This fool has donked. Checking here. Now they check into us. Let's bet 30%. Queen 10. Low jack open. I think this is a bit loose, but I'm going for it. And this fool flats. Fold the 9-7. Unfortunately, we flop a flush. Six five is going to be a fold. That's the wrong player. Wrong table. We are certainly opening these eights in the small blind. Gets through. Nine tray is a fold. King nine versus a hijack open from a tight player is a fold. 6-5 is a fold. Queen 7 is a fold. 23 minutes to go in this first hour. Eight five offsuit is a fold. Jack 7 offsuit is not defendable. Nine tray offsuit is not defendable. 10 tray offsuit in the small blind is going absolutely nowhere. Fold, fold, fold. This player must have posted to get a hand. 10-7 off in the small blind. Nope. Seven five offsuit on the button is going nowhere. Six deuce on the button, going nowhere. The 10-7 suited to the hijack open. They're a fish, but they have tight raising stats. Holding the 8-4 off. Five is an open in the hijack. Jack tray offsuit is a fold in the low jack. Button caught off hijack, low jack, big blind, small blind. King 9 deuce two-tone. That is semi-dry. We're betting 30% with range here because they overfold. The overcard hit. Our hand counts as weak value. Treating it like it's air. Check the 10-5. They called. We block backdoor. We unblock backdoor. Unblock the missed heart draw. I think we just want to check back. King, queen in the small blind. Button flats. We are 5xing it. Let's double this player. An argument for flatting just to keep this player in, but we're out of position. Basically can't continue here. Their ace blockers have hit. this player, even if they had aces, I would have flatted the 3-bet in hopes that this player stayed in. Pocket jacks are an obvious open. 7-5 is not defendable. Jack 8 is not defendable against a hijack open. Jack 7 is unplayable. Offsuit could be interesting. If somebody opens, we're folding. Same here. Folding to the open and the call. Got shot plus overs on this code red board. Pocket 5s on the button on table 2. We are checking back. Dynamic board, we have basically air. Jack 10 ends it open on the cutoff. We're betting 70% with our identified air. 9-10 Jack Queen. dynamic board. We are betting 30%. Board pairs, flush completes. We block the flush. Okay, so this is going to be and we pick up a pair at the end. We're checking back. Our bet gets through. That was 3 and 8. We're not playing this hand. Not to a 3-bet. Early open. Early 3-bet. Those ranges are too strong. Tight configuration. Formation. That was reasonably played by this player, although their stats are shaping up loose. Loose passive. "53 minutes in play, 7 minutes to go." Ace 4. We're not calling or doing anything with respect to a cutoff open. King 10, diamond heart in the big blind. Low jack open. It's kind of marginal. Jack is not good enough. I'm going to call. We are open-ended on this code red board. Eight plus 5. And lucky us, we get there. Folding the king jack to the button open. Folding the 9 tray. 7 deuce offsuit. this terrible player on whom we have absolute position is basically the only reason to stay at this table. But we're picking up in a few minutes anyway, so it's moot. Seven five off is a fold. 10-7 off is a fold on the button. Parker EZ followed me this minute. Thank you for the follow, Parker EZ. 10-9 offsuit in the cutoff. Not good enough. Seven three is a fold. And after we take this big blind, we're going to be sitting out the next big blind. Folding the queen six. We are not calling the ISO from the button with a six deuce. All right, this is checking the 6-4 here. Well, we have a gut shot. Double gutter now. There's no luck quite like dumb luck. Ace king in the small blind's going to be fun. And we flop the nuts straight on a monotone board, not our suit. Opening the ace-5 on the button. They have. They had king queen. C betting 8-6-8. Paired dynamic gets through. Here we are ISOing. As we were confident that our hand is stronger than their not so confident now. We have the king of clubs and we have a pair. Let's realize our equity. 4-liner to a 10, damn it. Basically called because his line made no sense. Sitting out next hand, table 1. This we're folding. Done on table 1, and we're done on table 2, so it's break time.